state capitol right now is ground zero for the Texas abortion battle. Lawmakers are back at the Capitol for the start of the second special session of the state legislature. Governor Perry called the new session after attempts to pass sweeping new restrictions on abortion providers missed the Wednesday midnight deadline during the last session. Democratic State Senator Wendy Davis of Fort Worth filibustered the abortion bill, speaking for nearly 11 hours on the Senate floor last Tuesday. When Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst ended the filibuster, opponents of the abortion bill staged a noisy protest, causing the delay in the final vote. That's how we got to where we are today. About a half hour ago, pro-life advocates held a prayer rally on the second floor of the Capitol Rotunda.
We are interested in representing the people of Texas in regard to the choices they have to make to preserve freedom for all people, whether it's the born or the unborn.
I went to the abortion clinic in hopes of getting some kind of protection from them because I was fearful of my boyfriend, and instead I was held down, drugged, and forced by the doctor to have an abortion, and it has caused years of emotional and psychological damage to my life.
Pro-life supporters are hoping the new restrictions will pass the state legislature long before the end of the second special session. Thousands of people are on the front steps of the Capitol to rally against the bill, and that's where we find our Sophia Beausoleil. Hi, Sophia.
Good afternoon, Brian. Well, on Facebook, more than 7,000 people RSVP to come to this event, and you can even take a look. More people are trickling in now. They're all waiting for Senator Wendy Davis to show up and speak here at the event. And you can see people earlier had signs that said "Stand with Wendy," and you can see right there we're taking a live picture as the rally gets underway. Now, she picked up a huge following after her 11-hour filibuster last week. People against abortion restrictions have been showing up all morning long. You can hear in the background the horns. Waiting for that to pass by, but like I said, you can hear people chanting, you can hear the horns as people show their support for not wanting this bill to go through. Now, Planned Parenthood, along with Pro-Choice Texas, are some of the groups behind this rally. And earlier today, Austin City Council member Mike Martinez spoke to the crowd. We also spoke with one of the cheerleaders who performed at the rally. Here's what she had to say.
We don't think it's fair that if this bill passes, that people that live in the city and wealthy and can take time off can still get female reproductive services. That if it's going to be all across the board, then that's one thing, but it's not fair for rural and disenfranchised people of color, people at certain economic backgrounds can't have the same services that we do.
And again, you're taking a live look right now as people make their way to the front steps of the Capitol to participate in this rally. One thing organizers are telling people to make sure that they have their bottled water, their sunscreen, and their hats, because they plan on being out here all day until they can make their way inside the Capitol for when the special session, the second special session, starts. But we will be here live all afternoon long. We'll have an update for you in the next 30 minutes. Reporting live from the Capitol, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
All right, thank you, Sophia. Keep in mind, lawmakers must refile a bill for abortion restrictions in this session, and it may or may not be the exact same as the previous bill. That version would have banned abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy. It would have only allowed abortion procedures at facilities that are licensed surgical centers, and it also would have required that any doctor performing an abortion have admitting privileges at a hospital within 30 miles. And it's expected only 5 of the 42 abortion clinics around the state could have afforded to remain open if that bill would have become law. Senator Dan Patrick, an outspoken abortion critic, may even try to add measures in this round, like stricter rules on abortion-inducing drugs. Other unresolved issues will get new attention in the special session, and one is transportation funding, a proposal to spend an extra $4 billion per year to ease gridlock on the roads as the state's population continues to grow. The other bill would create new sentencing guidelines for young killers. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled the death penalty and life without parole are both unconstitutional for 17-year-olds convicted of murder.